Great Friday morning to you. It is 22 minutes after 6. Temperature at 13 degrees. A little marine cloud in and around Metro Vancouver and stretching out into the valley. We, of course, are talking Toronto Raptors basketball this morning. And speaking of marine cloud, we're heading to the heartland of marine cloud, San Francisco and the Bay Area. We're joined live by Devo Brown. Devo, thanks for staying up for us first thing this morning. You were at the game last night. You were in the locker room. Start off by telling us about the experience.
Okay, of course. I mean, the result is what we wanted. And good morning, by the way. And yes, we have this cloud, and it's been raining. It just stopped raining, so if I look like a wet dog, there's a reason for that. It's not because I've been sprayed with champagne, which did happen, but we showered after that. Don't worry about that part. But it's such a great experience, a once-in-a-lifetime experience to be in there, because the guys just let their guard down. They're celebrating all that emotion after a long season, you know, the injuries that you battle through, the ups and the downs of it, and the camaraderie that's behind it, and you just get to see that excitement on everyone's faces, players, personnel, family members, friends, all in there and just having a great time. So I think you saw a video of myself kind of taking that selfie video with Ibaka and Jeremy Lin in the background celebrating. Serge Ibaka would not let go of the Larry O'Brien trophy. I'm pretty sure he might have taken that home with him to sleep with it last night.
Snuggled it. Yeah, tell us about the fans. How many fans do you think were there, Toronto fans?
Well, I know Riaz was probably in that crowd, right, with his wife, so I didn't get a chance to catch up with them, but the fans, there was probably a good, 30% at least were Raptors fans. They were sprinkled throughout. We saw them all gather at the end. Nav Bhatia, the superfan, of course, had them all riled up and singing We the Champs as well as We the North. So there was a lot of Raptors fans, more than we saw in Game 3 and 4.
What happened when the game was over, the players were on the court, you head back to the locker room, and then the players start leaving? Did you head out of Oracle? Were there still fans around at that time?
Yeah, there were a ton of fans around. They were kind of milling around a little bit. The Raptors fans stuck around. The Warriors fans, they exited pretty quickly. You know, there was a nostalgia of the final game after 47 years at that arena. So people, they kind of hung around a little bit to say their goodbyes to certain people they might have seen over the years. But other than that, they were out the door as soon as that victory for the Raptors happened.
Touch on a moment in the game when Klay Thompson went down with what turned out to be an ACL tear. Unbelievable. What was the reaction in the stadium at that time?
Cringing. As soon as he dropped down, I saw that injury, kind of his leg buckle. My face kind of scrunched up right away, as did many people around me. They kept replaying it. Everyone kept doing the ooh every time and didn't want to look at it anymore. He gets helped off the court. The moment where he realized if he doesn't take those free throws after that foul, he won't be able to play again in the game, he turned around and walked back out. The roar that happened then gave you goosebumps. Not just the cheers from fans of the Warriors, but just basketball fans in general to see him come out there. And then you find out, like you said, it's an ACL tear, and he decided to go out there and put it all on the line for that. It's absolutely incredible. It was a great moment to see him do that, but also, a sad moment in that sense, because he's going to be out for a season now.
Yeah, that's for sure. What's next, Devo? The players, you, all the media, when do you head back?
For a lot of the media, they're like, we don't know when we're going home now. Their charter flight is pretty much done with, so they're going to figure out their way home. And pretty much most of the flights out of San Fran are sold out to head anywhere else from here. So people are trying to figure that out. The players, they were partying late until the morning. I think when the sun was coming up is when they were heading back to their room. They'll take off a little bit later on this morning, head back to Toronto. The parade on Monday, as you mentioned, you guys will be carrying it as well. And they're going to be partying all the way through until then. I got a few texts from some of the guys on the personnel and some of the players saying that they're going strong until after the parade.
Awesome, Devo. Thanks so much for staying up for us this morning. Absolutely incredible experience for you. And bring back the energy to that parade on Monday, and we will be covering it live here on BT. Thanks again. Coming up, stay with